But let me ask you this:
Yep.
do you see a change now that you no longer have Trudeau, or what?
Oh, I knew it was going to come up. I didn't know when you're. Or I thought FF would say something, but he's not here, and I knew eventually you're going to pick on me. But so I gotta say, it first sounded like a joke. Canada being the 51st state of the United States. It's not so funny anymore because he's saying it so much. I don't want to be an American. No offense, but I'm happily a Canadian. I love being in Canada. The last decade has been complete shit. But I think we can go back to where we were 10 years ago if we make some changes with policy. Anyways, Pierre seems like a guy who might be the right person. I'm not sold on everything he says. He might just be a really good talker. It really comes down to action. I think when it comes to Americans with Trump in power, we've already seen him in power, so we already know what he's capable of doing. So, yeah, I am back to your point about JT resigning. I'm very, very happy. We don't want Canada either. Okay. All right. So we're on the same page right now. Yeah. So I am happy that Justin resigned. He's overstayed his welcome. Did you know he was in power for about a decade? Like, I didn't even know that was possible.
Was it really
that
that long?
It was really that long. Yeah. Yeah.
Poor people.
Yeah, we have a weird parliamentary system. It's a British system where these things can go on. I think it could go up to 15 years, which is a really long time. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, he's out. He's out with asterisks because he's still going to be in power till at least March, where they do some internal voting with the Liberal system, and then they get their member in, and then we actually do an election. So.
Oh, so we'll technically the new guy, Polvier, or however you pronounce his last name, he's not in yet?
He's not in yet. He has to be elected because Justin Trudeau stepped down as the head of the Liberal Party. They have to find a replacement for him first, and then they can call an election. So there's a little bit of a process before it happens. So nothing's really going to happen until mid to end of March. I think that's when the real conversation will begin.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
What do you think this means for Bitcoin and crypto?
Well, like Pierre's already positive on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and I think he's going to have a very similar push that's going to be happening in the U.S. with Trump. So they're working in parallel with that. I'm not sure if our policies will line up exactly the same.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Automatic Geek right here.
Yeah, this is the problem. If you're going to run to be the Prime Minister of Canada, you have to be bilingual. So it's often a French Canadian that gets moved to the top pretty quickly. But yeah, you have to be able to speak in both languages. I want to see Eskimo in power. I don't think they want to be in power. I think they're just happy where they are.
Oh, man. Oh, crap.
It's shit on Canada day. I've been hearing about this on the news all day. It's unbelievable, man.
Oh man, well, that wasn't what the stream was supposed to be about.
No, it's not. But it's hilarious. It's hilarious and it hurts a bit because I'm listening to some of these jokes and I'm laughing at them and then I'm looking at the comments and I'm like, this thinks he's being for real. Oh man.
Oh, should we try to get on with the market?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we were talking about the market, weren't we? Yeah. Let me bring that back. Oh, it's already on the screen. Sorry. Anyways, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
is that in the live chat?
Yeah, but it's on one of you guys. It's not me. I can't.
I wonder if it's mine. Oh, they're scamming in the live chat. Are you kidding me?
I know. I'm going to check if it's a Matrix Learning podcast. Is it you? All right.
I removed Augustus. I didn't remove Augustus because I want the watch hours. So if he's still there, go ahead and watch.
I just want to show it.
Yeah.
These scams are everywhere.
This is a scam.
This is what we're talking about.
This is a scam.
That's the first time I've seen it in the live chat. I haven't seen that before.
Same here.
Shoot. It's on Jars too, actually. Jars.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on yours.
It's on mine.
So I see 3 of them. So that means it must be on the Matrix Money as well.
They're getting good at this.
Yep.
I'll still they want though. And that's the same reason why I don't delete those. Like, I know a lot of people are like, well, why not delete the comments off your video of the scams too?
Well,
like,
I do.
I need the engagement, so I mean, I warn you guys, right? Like, I warn you guys, like, hey, like, don't fall for the scams. If it looks like a scam, it is a scam, right?
Just put a comment below, just pointing and saying it's a scam. You don't have to delete it.
Scam. No, but I'm definitely not deleting it. It's engagement, shows engagement.
Yeah. Well, you're a better man than I. I delete every single flipping one of them.
No, I'm just
engagement is engagement.
Yeah. It's like bad news is always good news, sort of thing. You know?
Yeah. I just got a few questions
Okay.
about
Yeah, go ahead.
what are the possibilities of these scenarios, because there were some promises being made by Trump, and I want to know. I guess we'll do it in percentage wise. First is going to be the Bitcoin strategic reserve. Percentage wise, what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to happen in the first year?
I think I don't know, dude. Like, I actually think that plans for the reserve might happen in the first year. I don't think an actual Bitcoin reserve is going to happen that quickly. I know that, you know, the Republicans I think they have a lot of the House, if they not have the majority of the House, right? And they have a majority of Congress. So when it comes to passing bills, it should be flawless. There shouldn't be too much pushback from Democrats, right? So, but at the same time, it takes time. You don't want to just create some sort of new reserve and then have it be absolute shit. Excuse my French. So I think the plans, sure, this year, but maybe 2026.
The framework,
reserve.
something, right?
The framework, yeah.
Right.
What about you?
I agree with you 1,000%. I think it'll be difficult, which is again why I don't want to see an executive order trying to do it. I want actual framework, and to do it correctly. As much as I hate to say it, just takes time because government is slow.
Yeah,
government is slow.
Yeah, with something like this, you actually want them to take their time and go through the motions and make sure it's done correctly. So I 100% agree with you. The next one was going to be for Bitcoin US mining. Do you think there's going to be a boost in that? Because he talked about the industry as a whole being supported by the government, and there'll be, I guess, maybe some incentives thrown at it. Do you think there's a possibility of this sector in the United States to grow even more? Because it hasn't been so friendly in the past.
I think so. I think they need to, correct their tax laws as well. That's a big part of it, because you have a lot of people who do crypto mining who don't just do it at home. They manage multi-million-dollar warehouses with miners, right? Like, even myself, like I run my crypto mining as a business. I know you do too, Jar, even though you're outside of the United States. So like, I think that needs to be updated first. I do think that it appears to be very crypto positive. So possibly there'll be more mining in the States, but the power level needs to go down, where like the power cost.
Exactly.
Is what I'm trying to say. So
I think that's the biggest hurdle, right? Is power consumption.
Yeah, power consumption. So I get, there's a want for more drilling and more fracking, but that's not going to solve all of the power that's needed for Bitcoin. So we'll see, right? My hope is that yes, because I love crypto mining, but we'll see. What about you?
I am yes, but I don't think that's a 2025 surge. I see that maybe as a 2026 surge,
like a residual effect based on everything.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, there might be an incline or whatever, but where we'll see a market increase, I think that's next year.
Yeah, I mean,
assuming all these other things come into play, of course, you know what I mean?
We're starting from ground zero, so
that's my opinion.
Okay, and the last question, Amplifier Gaming actually is touching on it right now. It's with taxes, and how is taxes going to look for the crypto community? Is there going to be cuts? Is it going to be waived? Is there going to be... What do you think is going to happen with taxation on crypto products and financial products?
I guess I'll go first again. I know you want to say something deep. But when it comes to taxes, the government is going to tax. And unlike some other governments where they automatically take from your income, we have to report our taxes, which creates a whole bunch of headache. And that's just me complaining about something that's totally irrelevant to this question. But to the question, right? I think that yes, we're still going to get capital gains taxed. How that's going to happen, I think, will likely change. Just because we're seeing, as just with the title of our stream, right? Trump coin, right? Trump has released this coin. He's made money off of it.
Yep.
Maybe
Is he
not
pay taxes on it.
Right, like maybe not him directly, but maybe a foundation that helped him create the coin. He still owns that. He's gonna have to pay some sort of taxes, so he's probably going to push the IRS in a certain direction where he's not gonna have to pay that much, right? Because I mean, think about it. If you were in power, what would you do, right, in that situation where you've come across millions of dollars that you've made? Do you really want to give it to the IRS?
What would you do if you were Trump? Really?
Of the people? So yeah, I think that there's going to be a change, and I think actually that might actually happen this year. I don't think it's going to be a next year thing, just because of all of the events that are going on, all of the money that this guy is raking in.
Mm-hmm.
I think tax code might be changed just in time for me to not have to pay a whole bunch of taxes for last year. Oh yes, that's the one thing I do like about Trump getting into office. I think my taxes might be good this year.
So in Canada, we do tax season usually in March. Is it the same in the United States? Is it usually February, March time?
You've got till April 15th.
You got till
April 15th. Yeah. Okay, so it's roughly the same thing.
Yeah. And then you can get an extension, I think, right?
Yes.
To like October or something like that. But
yes, been there, done that. Yes.
CCM, what's your perspective on this?
Almost the same as FF. Don't get me wrong, man. I would love to see them just say with capital gains on crypto. But I think it's going to end up being a lot more complex than that. I think we're going to see overhauls in the tax code, period. And as far as the crypto portion of that, I think there are going to be carve outs for stuff like earning crypto versus investing in crypto versus selling crypto versus buying your coffee with crypto, whatever. You know what I mean? I think there's going to be carve outs for all of that in the coming changes in the tax code. But I do think changes are coming. And yes, I'm with the FF. I'm kind of hoping by the end of this year too, to be honest.
Yeah. I really do. And I think if you I brought up that whole extension thing to October, I think that might be the best time to sort of extend and try to ask for that extension to October, because I really do believe something is going to happen. And thank you for putting that up there, because I'm definitely projecting a lot of hopium here, but I do think the tax code is going to be one of the first things that changes,
gets adjusted.
Yeah.
I got a quick question for FF. Does this look safe to you? I just want to show you this. So this is the one. Let me see if I can stand it up a bit.
No, it doesn't. It looks burnt, and I would actually avoid that. Looks like the same one that came with the gold shell, right? Yeah, I would avoid those, just because they're just not quality. So what you might want to do is get like a ATX PSU or something.
I have one, but it's
like a EVGA or I don't know, Corsair, whatever you have. That library miner's probably pulling like 200 watts or so.
I think it's a 160.
160? That's even less.
It's not too bad. I think for demonstration purposes. I mean, it doesn't look good.
I mean, everybody loves a good fire, so
yeah, all right,
that would give us some views. But after demonstration, I would definitely switch over to a PSU or something. And obviously, if you've done this before, then you have to make sure that you have the motherboard jump on your PSU, or it might not start up when you press the power, right?
Right.
But yeah, I would just recommend that instead.
All right,
yeah, we could go for sparks. I mean, we could compete with Bedell when he plugged his in, and he got all kinds of sparks until it just didn't. What's 100 Air saying? ATX, the way to go for box.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend. But we're going for sparks today, so let's see what happens.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And the reason we're doing this is because library LBRY is trying to reboot a little bit. And with that regard, they have a fundraiser going on. The Library Foundation trying to raise 150K to help to reboot after, the SEC basically crushed the library into oblivion with legal fees. Fortunately, they were one of the first victims here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
what do you think of a comeback? What do you think the possibility of a comeback is for libraries?
Well,
given that the regulatory things are changing. Sorry, go ahead.
I would say high, but I think the issue with library is they kind of faded off into obscurity, unlike Ripple. So when the Ripple sort of SEC drama sort of faded and they won their case, and then also Gary Leave and all these other, chain of events happened for Ripple, it worked for them because it's Ripple, it's XRP, right? But library, I don't know the last time I've heard of library outside of you all talking about it. And now we're talking about it on the stream. So I just don't know if they have that sort of marketing prowess that, a Ripple does or XRP. But I'm hopeful. I liked the project when they first released and what they offered for the community. It's just, if you lose the community at any point, it's really hard to gain those people back from what I've seen so far. So we'll see.
And I think that's going to be what you just said. I think is going to be their Achilles heel, I guess, with regard to their fundraising efforts. With trying to do this. Although I really wish them luck, because I do, like you said, when they first came out, all about library, and it was mostly for the video piece. I wasn't like sharing files or anything like that, but the video stuff, and continued on to Odyssey, and Odyssey actually just put out a whole bunch of stuff. I shared it on my X, so where they're doing a whole new model now. Since this whole change in the way they were pulling information from YouTube and stuff. So go ahead and check that out on my X. And Badell is saying, Jar, we need sparks, not just from him. So go ahead and fire that boy up. Oh, my goodness. And 100 Air saying, Crypto Jar, I'll fire up my library miner so you won't be alone. There you go.
Yes, I'm not alone. All right. I'm just going to... Is there a pool that I can use? I don't even know if there's pools out there.
Use the miningpoolstats.stream and then look up library, and then you should be able to find some pools that are alive, or at least look at the status of those pools. And it looks like you can use Mining Dutch if you have that account, Jar.
Okay, Mining Dutch seems like a good option. And
100 Air is saying library group has their own pool.
Oh, okay.
Jar, if you don't mind, I'm going to bring up real quick while you're doing that.
Do whatever.
This is what the website looks like from the Library Foundation for the fundraiser that they're doing right here. They're again trying to raise 150K. They're not off to a great start. They got about $1,900.
Yeah.
With 27 days left on this.
You did donate, Jar?
Yeah, just like a little bit, $25 or something like that.
Yeah, little bits, man.
Bit will help.
Exactly. BC Port Corp is asking, what are you mining with that rig? We're doing the library, LBRY, right?
Yeah.
Library credits, LBC.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
The actual token is LBC. That's correct.
Yeah. I was looking up the algorithm, and all I could find was just LBRY, what you said, CCM.
No, throw it out there. Hopefully this, hopefully this gives, renewed vigor for this. I don't know. I'm a fan of library. I like the underdog story. No matter what, but beyond that, this is in my opinion, a blockchain and a project with real use case.
Exactly.
Yeah, BC Port Corp. Check it out. They're an older project that got crushed by the SEC. They ran out of money during the lawsuit. They were actually trying to fight the SEC's decision and win, and they ran out of money in 2023 or early 24. Sorry, go ahead, FF. Sorry about that.
No, that's good information to give to BC as we're talking about library, and as we have the library miner up here.
It's up and running.
Yep.
Yes, there it is. Success. You saw it live here on the Matrix Money podcast. We had success. That's awesome. And here you go. Oh, so right. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. You can't believe he threw out his 2 LBR.
Toss it in the trash. It's not worthless. A lot of people, I know when Gold Shell, they did a quick promo. They were saying thank you when LIBOR is actually shutting down, and they just started giving away their inventory. They just did a big giveaway. The only thing you'd have to do is pay for shipping. I actually paid for mine. This is before everything happened. So I didn't want to throw it out. I felt guilty because I had a feeling at some point I might use it again. Maybe you could use it for some, I don't know, some other coins. I swear it's smoking just a little bit. But
we ain't got sparks, but we got smoke.
Yeah, it's heating up. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. So I can only talk from my personal perspective with ZegX. It's been extremely positive. I went through the whole KYC process and everything else because I KYC'd on the platform. Transactions, usually no issues. Withdrawals within the limits are no issues. Yeah, I've had a few tickets opened up for some funds that were missing. They were addressed immediately. Everything was claimed back into my account. So overall, I got to say that their customer service has been
positive.
Yeah, it's been very positive. I'm hoping that continues, especially with a crisis like this that they're having right now. If they can spin that around, that just it'll help them shine. At least in this space, this is what you want to see, is like an active, open communication with their customer base. So I'm hoping to keep it up.
I agree, and I'm happy to see that they are communicating. I mean, so that's a plus. When they stop communicating, you and I know we've been around long enough. That's when the problem is. When the problems come.
And like, here's the thing: you're mining Kaspa, and say you're mining it to this exchange, and you don't have access to your account, and you're watching Kaspa go from 12 cents to 9 cents to 7 cents, and you can't do anything about it. That's going to hurt. So I agree. There's going to be some frustrated people for sure. So they're not going to get away with it that cleanly.
I hear you. Automatic beats in the house and Soul, yes. Right now, I don't know about the moon.
Well, did you see the picture of To the Moon, but the moon was actually below the Earth? So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The rocket's going down.
I love it right here. Luckily, you use a Trade Ogre. There you go.
Trade Ogre is interesting. I mean, I've had some issues with Trade Ogre, but it's an OG in the space. People have used that forever.
Yeah,
not the most interesting. Like, it looks like it's from the 90s website. ZegX is running with money. Yeah. Well,
maybe. I mean, I would put nothing by anything in this space, but I don't know. I don't know why just randomly now while the market's down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You'd hope for a little bit more of a pump, right?
Yeah. Call me crazy.
Or maybe we already topped out and we're on our way down, and they decided to.
They know something we don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Damn it, David saying use ZegX a bit. Fry token is on there now. If I lose, it's not really a loss. Yeah, exactly. And I've only done a couple of transactions through ZegX, mostly because you promoted it, and I was like, okay, I need to get this coin, and blam. Yeah. So is what it is. My experience, like yours with ZegX, I didn't have to open any tickets or anything, but like the process of using it and getting my funds off of it,
it's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah,
no issues whatsoever. Oh yeah, to definitely top in. You think so? Come on.
Hey man, some people believe it.
Oh, I love this. ZegX stole my dignity.
Well, that's the thing. It's another reminder to never keep your crypto on the exchange. Always have it in your personal wallet.
Exactly. Get it off those exchanges.
I mean, we can repeat this over and over again, but we know people are just going to be leaving some there.
Oh yeah, nobody listens.
Nobody's listening to that.
Nobody listens until later, and then it's like, I should have listened. It's like that commercial. You know?
I'm just hoping we don't run into another major FTX issue with any of those larger exchanges.
The space definitely doesn't need that.
What do you think about the bills and everything that's been sort of proposed on the U.S. side and the uncertainty that it brings to the market? Because I don't know how true this is, but I heard that the market as a whole doesn't like uncertainty. And maybe that's another factor to add on to the factors that we talked about earlier as a reasoning to why Bitcoin and crypto in general hasn't really seen that bull run, and why stocks are, I haven't been really following stocks too much, but I've seen the fluctuation between a lot of tech stocks currently. And I think it's all due to the uncertainty of just what's going on right now. What are your thoughts on that?
So let me ask you a question. Do you like uncertainty?
No.
And that's all the stock market is. It's just your hopes and fears. The stock market is not some magic machine that there's algorithms, but ultimately there's people behind those algorithms that have set parameters of what they're willing to lose and what they're wanting to gain. So when you have $200+ trillion of boomer money that's going to be transferred over and they're in retirement, and they're hearing, because they're not sophisticated investors, oh, I should buy Bitcoin. They buy this Bitcoin ETF or Ethereum ETF or whatever, and then Trump is like, we're gonna tariff everybody. That's just fear. That has nothing to do with Bitcoin. That's fear. That's why when the tariffs were supposed to get enacted on Monday at midnight for Canada and Mexico, everything crashed. Crypto crashed first because it's 24/7. Monday, the stock markets crashed, but then he's like, no, forget it. 30 days, no tariff, and everything went back up. All the stock market is, all cryptocurrencies, all of the Forex exchange, for the most part, are the hopes and fears of people. So if you feel uncomfortable with something in the markets, no, that's how not everybody, a lot of people in the markets are feeling too.
Yeah, and I agree with that and that whole sentiment. And the reason why, again, I brought that up is going back to Jar's question before on why we haven't seen that bull run case for Bitcoin in general is primarily due to that uncertainty that you just explained wonderfully, by the way. But that's all I kind of wanted to bring up.
Yeah. Look, I said this before in one of the shows. Bitcoin is not money. Bitcoin is an investment. It's a wealth-generating asset. And that's how most of the world sees it. The true believers, and I used to be a true believer. I used to be a Bitcoin maxi. I've changed my views. I think it's the best investment to invest in. You get dollar cost average, but I'm in all gold and silver now, and gold's been pumping. It's been winning.
It is.
Wait, are we alive? Oh, there it goes.
I think we're good.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Talk about a rough start for the maiden voyage back.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Matrix Money Podcast.
It's a rough start.
Yes, a little bit of a rough start. A little bit.
How are you doing? It's been months, right? We haven't done this in at least almost 3 months, or maybe it's been more than 3 months. I don't even remember the last time we did it.
Yeah, I think it was like February-ish, maybe something like that. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Definitely been a minute. Okay, I don't know. Where do you want to start? We can start with.
Let's.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to say hey to everybody who's here?
Let's
we got
do it.
people here already.
Yeah.
Notices are still starting to go out. But let's jump in. Let's see who we got. Damn it, Dave. First one. And you know what? Let me turn the comments on here. And that way they'll start showing up on the screen. That's a new feature since last we were here.
Oh, so a whole bunch of things have happened.
And so there's that. Let's see. Automatic Beats.
Automatic Beats. How's it going, bud?
In the house. And let's see. I put out my standbys, and this is what Automatic Beats. He thought he was being funny. CC. I will just have you know that CCM was not the issue today.
Yeah, it was me. It was me having microphone problems. I found a microphone. I think it's working. If you guys can hear me okay, just let me know. If you can't hear me, that would be good to let me know as well.
Oh, man. That's too funny. Yeah, but it's okay, Automatic Beats. I can take it. Take it.
Let's see if CCM freezes.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to swap over my internet, so probably gonna. Oh, man. Here we go. And there you go. Getting yoked at the... Do it, man. Do it.
Nice.
Get pumped up. Get swole. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. Appreciate you. And thank you for your kind messages, the email you sent. Appreciate that, man. And FF in the chat.
FF is here.
From a place. Uh-oh. From what place do we want to know? Uh-oh. And yes. I agree. Automatic Beats. And what do we got here? B13. Your audio's good there, John.
Okay, great.
And yep, Kevin's saying he can hear you.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for confirming.
Nice. And yes, lively chat. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. I figured for those who are chiming in for the first time in a long time, appreciate everybody being back here. I am super psyched to be back here on a Tuesday night. What about you, Jar?
Absolutely trying to do this as a regular thing now, right?
Yeah,
we're gonna be aggressively going at this and being consistent and everything else. The opposite of what we were before. We're just trying to nail it down and make sure that I think Tuesday 6:30 p.m. seems to be a good time for me. I think it might be a good time for you too.
6:30, moving into 6:30. Is that what you said?
Okay. I'm looking at I have a multiple clocks here, so it's 6 or 7 where I am right now. So I have a team, and they're in different areas of Canada. So I have a whole bunch of clocks showing me different times, so I can get easily confused where I am. Anyways, yeah, so it's good.
So I love automatic beats. I love them, man. What do you got going there, John? Hold on.
Although this is the phone. He's talking about the phone. Yes, I got the Solana phone. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this, but I want it to succeed because overall I think it could be a powerful tool for the system.
Yeah. And you're right, Jay Violet, and welcome, by the way. I'm not sure if I shouted you out when you got here. Yeah, you're right.
We got some fans for Solana in here. That's
I know.
It's usually just me.
I'm sadly impressed. No, I listen. I respect everybody's opinion. You got to do your own research. You got to decide what's best for you. You don't listen to me. I'm a jaded old man. So like, you know, when I see people doing shady shit, it pisses me off. Just saying. It just pisses me off.
Yeah, no. I get it.
Yeah.
Should move over to Peak. Yeah. Peak is it has a few black eyes right now, so hopefully they can turn things around over there. We'll see.
Yep. Now, was there anything else before we got to the one about the banks that you had over there? Did I miss it?
Just taking a quick peek. No, I think that is them.
Okay. All right.
We have the Visa. Maybe I'll pull this one up before we start.
Yeah, go ahead. And damn it, Dave. Whoops, wrong one. Damn it, Dave. Yes, exactly. And the way it came back up. I'm sorry. They are not decentralized. Keith, weren't you in on the free Ross debate? Yeah, actually, I think I was there for that. As I recall, I got no. Oh yeah, that's the one with Daniel Diaz, I think. Yeah. Yes, I was there. JR is in the house. Appreciate you being here, man.
Welcome.
But okay, sorry. Bring that on up here. What's Visa got going?
Is this the one I was going to talk about? Yeah. Visa has allowed U.S. banks to settle payments using Circular's dollar peg USDC on Solana. Again, Solana once again is coming up here again. There's been quite a bit of traffic on this so far, so I believe this has been successful. I remember the test round had started last year around this time as well, and they've it's been proven. It's been tried and proven. One thing about Solana is it's under attack as we speak, and it's been under attack over a week. I don't think it's a DOS attack, but I gotta look this up again. But it's been resilient because we've been talking about how Solana's been going down quite a bit, but it's been 18 months plus since they went down last. So I think they've worked out their centralization of the network and become a lot more redundant. But something has been happening here in a positive way, especially when we talk about big players like Visa.
I think you're right. I think it is a DDoS attack. Is what's been going on?
I'll look it up and I'll just confirm it. But
well, while you look that up,
yeah,
you're right. For like the last, I think they said the last 9 days. I could be wrong about that. Yep. And they're not the only ones because Solana, one of the Solana people said, "Oh well, look what happened with Sui. They're getting the same attack and they can't handle it." It's like, okay, yeah, we're great because Sui bad. That's what I read out of that. Sorry. Anyway.
Here it is. Okay, so there is quite a few chains. Yep, there's quite a few chains that are under attack right now. But oh wait, this is not it. This is just talking about attacks in general. 6 terabits per second. Okay, no, this is not what I was looking for. Okay. It's the 4th largest attack, though, if that means anything.
Yeah.